What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel. And today we're going to be unboxing the Ultimate Edition Finn Balor Standard and Chase. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so today we are taking a look at the new WWE Ultimate Edition Finn Balor Standard and Chase. The Standard is over here in the white, the Chase is in the black. We're going to talk about how I picked these up and how you potentially could pick them up if you don't want to pay over retail. But these figures are awesome, and here's the one thing about me is I actually really like Demon Finn Balor figures on display. So for my loose display, a Demon Finn Balor is the one that I have locked up in there. So I think it's Elite Series, 97 or such. But either way, I haven't really ever displayed a non-Demon Finn Balor. And I realized that I needed this one because I love this incarnation of Finn Balor right now. I think that this look is just awesome for him. I think that this figure itself comes in all the colors that appeal to me, as well as that Judgment Day t-shirt. So we're going to open up both of these and take a look at them. Now, for me, I picked this up on Amazon. On Amazon, you'll see it, the listing. It's going to say Finn Balor Chase. It doesn't mean you are getting the Chase. It means that you have a chance at the Chase. WWE Shop does the same thing. They say Chase, but it doesn't mean you're getting it. It means this is the Chase figure in the set and you have a chance at getting it. That's just how it is. I know it's poor wording. It's very deceiving, but that's what the meaning is behind it. So typically with things like that on Amazon is I will order a couple of that figure hoping that I get one standard, one Chase. Well, I did that here. I ordered 3 Finn Balors. I got a standard. I got a Chase. I'm happy. The other one was a standard. So I just returned it. And they give you a full refund and they list it and somebody else can get it. Just don't be one of those people that opens it and steals things and stuff like that. But anyways, we're going to take a look at it and see which one we like better. It says 5 feet 11 inches, Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, the Universal Champion, World Tag Team Champion, and his finisher is the coup de grace. The Judgment Day reigns supreme in WWE thanks in large part to the Rogue Prince. He helped the faction dominate the ranks, holding tag team championships along stablemates Damian Priest and JD McDonough, and making sure all would rise for the Judgment Day. So we're going to take the Chase. We're going to look at that later. And right now, we're going to open up the Standard Edition. We're going to slice the seal on this bad boy so that we can see what it's all about. I say this every time we do an Ultimate. I love how they put these little Easter eggs inside the actual box so that it's a little saying, and I think it's a little fun. So first up, it says the Rogue Prince, which I kind of expected since they address him as that on the back. And then the top just says, all rise for the Judgment Day. Very, very cool. So we're going to open this up. We're going to take him out. We're going to take all of his pieces out first before we look at him. First up, we have his t-shirt. It has Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and of course Rhea Ripley there. Very cool, very unique, fun design right there. So much better than just a picture of the actual people. And then on the back, we have all of their logos. So, very cool. Then we have his signature jacket. I love that we got the silver zipper. It's got that very shiny texture to it to really replicate what he wears. I like that. It's probably how I'm going to display one of these. Then we're going to take out the hands. First up, we have some of my favorites. We have the fists, and obviously on the left fist, it has his tattoo. We have what is probably the most unique hands for him. Sorry. In terms of everything are the finger guns, which I really, really dig how the thumb is bent there. So we probably are going to be pointing those finger guns at some point. So here we have his bare arms. And you'll notice that he has all of his tattoos, the infinity sign, that like T-Rex, which I'm sure is something between him and his wife. And then the We have like little coordinates, 21/7/2018. So some significant date for him. Who knows? Maybe it's his wedding day or such. His design over there, that little like sunset, sunrise. We have his entrance bandana with the skull on it. We have first up my least favorite Finn Balor head, unless it is painted like the demon. I really don't like this one, the teeth gritting, but they did a bang up job on the fade. Look at the beard. I mean, the eyes, the printing on this one is exceptional. So good job there. What do we have? Here we have, he's kind of like staring down his opponent. You know, he's kind of like squinting those eyes in anger, really like zoning in on his target is how I always take that look. And then we're going to take out the figure itself. So the one thing you'll notice about pretty much all of these heads is the, I'm going to try and hold them all up for you, is the length of the beard is different on all of them, right? The hair is all different on all of them. The length of the beard's different on them. Even the actual haircut itself is a little bit different on all of them. So I really dig this smiling one, but I think my favorite one that I'm going to be using is going to be that like squinty eye one that I was saying. Now, he comes with his X sleeves on, but I really like the tattoos. So that's what I kind of want to go with, is the tattoo arms. So let's take these out. We're going to put them in. Pop it in. There it is. And I think you guys know that I am definitely going to put those finger guns on. The finger gun is just so cool, especially with his like tattoos and such. The hand tat just looks money. But when you think of Finn Balor, I gotta say, when he's in his gear like this, you don't think of him bare armed like that. You know, that's the only thing. It does look a little off. So I think we got to go with those armbands. Even though I really do want to display him in the jacket. That's the way that I want to hang on to this Finn Balor, especially in the white. Maybe not so much in the black pants. I think I want to just keep him ring gear ready in the black pants. But we're going to throw these finger guns on. Pop it in there. Yeah, see, it looks good. It looks good in the jacket without the sleeves on. I mean, but then you're covering up the tattoo, so what's the point? All right. Either way, I do think it's a pretty solid figure. The legs on these are freaking super stiff anymore, man. Whew. Trying to turn the ankle, and it's like going to snap his ankle off. But all right, so we're going to pop this over, and we're going to open up the Chase variant now, slicing those seals as we do here on the Fig Heel YouTube channel. Opening up a Chase Ultimate Edition Finn Balor. Now, everything else with this figure is the exact same as the one we just unboxed, other than the actual gear that he's wearing. But honestly, as I said, I'm really leaning towards the black and purple. I just think that's the way to go. I think it's very dark and Judgment Day-esque. Dropping fists all over the place. Popping out the arms. But yeah, if I'm honest, I think what I want to do, I think I'm just going to keep this Chase variant pretty much like this. This is how I want him to be. Yeah, man, these ankles are like spaced away from the actual bottoms of the joggers. So I'm going to take the head off. I'm going to put his finger guns in. And then I got to pick a head, and we're going to put the bandana on him. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's how you got to display the black one. Look at that. And then white. I think I'm going to have him maybe in the t-shirt. Or no, I'm going to put for the white one, we're going to put his hands back on, fists, and then maybe have him in this smiling head sculpt because it does look solid. Looks pretty good on the man. Putting that jacket on. Getting old Finn Balor dressed for school right now. All right, Prince, put on your jacket. Wish he had some open hands so we can kind of put his hands through like he used to do with the jacket. But yeah, this is the way to go. I think with the white, you got to go jacket. With the black, you got to go no shirt. You got to go with the sleeved arms. And you got to go with the bandana. So comment below, which one do you prefer? Are you team white pants or are you team black? And they're not even white pants. It's just like white accenting, white shoes, whatever you want to call them. But either way, I think these are pretty solid figures. I'm leaning towards the black, but both of them are great. I will say I really do dig the purple bandana coming out the back of the standard edition as opposed to the black, but I get it. Like I said, it's darker, and that's why I like it. So if you had the purple, would it have the same effect? I don't know. Maybe we can pull it out, put it in the other one, but I like keeping them factory. So either way, you guys can pick this up now on Amazon.com for $30. It's currently on sale. Normally $32.99 plus tax in the store. Anywhere else, you'd have to pay shipping. So it's up to you. But I always like going with Amazon personally, just to save a couple bucks because we do buy a mass quantity of figures. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Fig Heel. Twitter is at The Fig Heel. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to heelbooks.com and make sure you join Whatnot at whatheel.com, and you will get, oops, his head fell off. And you will get $15 off your first purchase. We will see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining me. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium, full-color, and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Fig Heel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeel.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.